Welcome to the third episode of the Star Wars Vintage Collection action figure review. Today I'll be reviewing the action figure Luke Skywalker, Farmboy as it's known. I have three different versions here, and I'm going to walk through the evolution of this figure and how we arrived at what we got today. So the first figure I'm going to look at with you is the VOTC, Vintage Original Collection from 2004, and it's this specimen, this really pitiful specimen of an action figure. This is probably one of the worst action figures I've ever seen from any of these lines. He looks like he's got no neck. I talked about in episode 2 the use of soft goods and when it's applicable and when it's not applicable. I like the fact that they try to make this soft goods gi or robe, but it just does not look good on this actual figure. And the biggest problem I think with this figure is also that they made him look like really short, and I guess it's to refer to that line in A New Hope where Princess Leia says, "Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?" And I think that wasn't a good idea for them to do this. Yeah, the figure is it's this, the head sculpt's terrible. There's really nothing good about it in my opinion. He comes with the lightsaber, and that's his only accessory, this blue lightsaber. But I just want to show you the articulation. So if you remove this belt, the belt is kind of neat, but if you look, this figure has this multiple point articulation, twist, you can go back. He also has a ball head joint, and he's got the knee and elbow joints that are really good for this figure. This is just not a good figure on any level in my opinion. I don't even feel like it does anything other than make this line look terrible, the VOTC. So I'm just going to put him aside, but I wanted to show you where we started. And then this second one is a vintage collection. It's VC39, and it's Luke Skywalker Death Star Escape. And as you can see, they went for a molded robe, which looks much better. The head sculpt is infinitely better. It looks sort of like Mark Hamill. It's not bad, but it's not spot on, but it's much better than that last one you saw. And he comes with a bunch of accessories, which I like. He's got the Stormtrooper belt on, which is kind of cool. He's got the communicator. So he calls when he falls in the trash compactor and he's talking to 3PO and R2 in the control room. He comes with a E11 blaster, Stormtrooper blaster. What's interesting about this is they gave him a soft goods bottom part to the robe. So that's really interesting because he's supposed to, the biggest scene with this character was when him and Princess Leia swing across the Death Star chasm. And he comes with another really cool thing. He comes with a rope and grappling hook, like in the movie, which is kind of cool. He's supposed to do like a nice swing over the chasm with Princess Leia. I like all the accessories, but the figure, it seems kind of lopsided. Like his legs don't seem to be in proportion with the upper part of the body, and the legs are kind of skinny, and they just don't really do much. They're basically the same legs as the last version that you saw, the VOTC one from 2004. It's like a kit bash. They took those legs and then they added this newer part to the top, and the sculpted stuff is great. It's just it's not the definitive version, and I would even say it's like slightly better than the last one. But this newest one, which came out this year, is really, really nice. It's phenomenal. And we're going to take a good look at this one. And this one is Luke Skywalker, Farmboy, as they say. And this is VC 344. And it is amazing. Just like the Princess Leia that came out last year, this is a stunning figure. It's so cool on so many levels. The sculpting is amazing. Take a look at the sculpt. It's so cool. You see all the folds in his robe. It comes with a lightsaber hilt that obviously you could take off. So before he ignites the lightsaber, he can use that, right? He also comes with a ignited lightsaber, as you can see. One of the things I think is pretty amazing about this, they give him the droid collar that he uses to as another accessory, but it's very tiny. And I think they could have just sculpted this on, but it's kind of cool that they did that, in my opinion. When an R2D2 runs away and C3PO is hiding, he uses this to stop him and make him come to him. So it's kind of cool that they put that on there. If you look at the back, once again, really nice sculpting work, and it's a really great piece. I love it. I think they should redo all of these, especially the main characters. Like Han Solo needs a new head sculpt from A New Hope. It's terrible. But yeah, this figure is great. To talk about the head sculpt, it's amazing. Look at the head sculpt on this. Let me try to get a better view. It kind of looks like Mark Hamill. It looks a lot more like Mark Hamill, especially in the way you hold him. It looks like more like Mark Hamill. But yeah, much better figure than either one of those two. But you can see the evolution, and I believe that they're going in the right direction. Obviously, they're making some really premium-looking figures. But this, for me right now, is the definitive version of Luke Skywalker, or Luke Skywalker Farmboy, as they call him, from A New Hope. And they'll be hard-pressed to create a better version of this figure. And I'm looking forward to seeing if they retool all the main characters. I hope they do. And that's going to end it for this episode. Please hit the subscribe and like button. And thank you, and come again. I'll have more episodes for you soon.